Good evening. Not used to that response in a concert. Most of the time they just sit there and listen, but I have to remember we're in a church and that's more customary. My name is Nathan Herfindahl. I'm the artistic director for the Land of Lakes Choirboys. We're very excited to be here. Last week on Monday, we left Minnesota and started our tour, which was mostly destined for West Virginia, where we spent the last 4 days at a music festival of Appalachian Music Festival with about 100 other young people. Not all boy choirs, one other boy choir from Phoenix, and then some girls choirs from one from Wyoming and Pittsburgh area, and then also, of course, the Charleston, West Virginia group, and a couple groups from North Carolina. And it was a really great experience, and we're going to share some of that music with you tonight, in addition to some of our regular tour music. So the next piece we have for you is a piece called Pia Jesu, which is arranged by Mary Lynn Lightfoot. You'll see in your program that many of the songs will be listed. They're just not going to all be listed in order. So I will let you know beforehand which song we'll be doing. Thanks. Not used to having quite such tight confines here, so it may take me a minute to get used to trying to. I told the young men that I was going to try to get over here and acknowledge them before the piece, as well the applause was having. So hopefully by the end of our program, I'll have made it over there at least once in time. The next piece we have for you is kind of a fun one. It's a piece titled Stoda la Pumpa, and it's by a gentleman named Mark Westman. And I won't give you much more information about it. It's just fun. The next piece we have for you is a piece that we've done earlier in our year during our concert season. We brought it with us on tour. It's titled Homeward Bound, so it seems fitting that we do that one on a tour, especially now in the latter half of our tour. We are, after today, starting to make our way back north. So we are essentially, after tonight, homeward bound. And so this piece is arranged by Jay Althouse, and it features Eric Larson on the solo at the start. And again, it'd be great if we held the applause after he sings until the end of the piece, and I'll make sure and give him his acknowledgement so that you can clap for him. Next, we have a piece that you may well know. Potentially, it is old. It's a Mozart piece, but it's quite popular among his choral works. This is Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. in Minnesota, it was interesting. We went down to this festival, and in conversations we had with some of the other directors, we learned that among things Minnesota's famous for besides snow and miserable cold, and actually right now at my house, my watch says that in Annandale, Minnesota, where I live, it is 97 degrees, so evidently also heat. We're known for boy choirs, and we have 4 boy choirs in a 40-mile radius of where the Land of Lakes boy choirs rehearse, and that's pretty unheard of. But what's great about that is once a year we get together and we do a festival where we work on some music and sing for each other and do some stuff together. One of the pieces that we did is actually the next piece that we have, and it's a Donald Moore arrangement of a piece called Ma Bella Bimba. And so we will do that one for you next, and again, this is from, seems like maybe March, I think March is when we were up in, a lot of people call it northern Minnesota, but it's more like the middle part of the state in the Brainerd area. So this is Ma Bella Bimba.
Snälla, snälla, salen
Next, we have a piece titled Dona Nobis Pacem. This is another liturgical piece, and it is arranged by Mary Lynn Lightfoot. The next piece, Sound the Trumpet, is a piece that we picked up rather quickly. We didn't start rehearsing this music until after our season finished, so in the middle of May. And we did it over the weekend, but with like 100 extra people for help. So when we got here today, prior to the wonderful food, prior to the wonderful dinner, we rehearsed, and a big part of our rehearsal was, all right, let's find out what we can sing that we're used to having 100 more people singing with us on. And so the next bunch of music is stuff that we did from this festival. The first of which is a Henry Purcell piece called Sound the Trumpet. And I want you to imagine, if you will, an orchestra, because that's what they got to do it with yesterday. So it was a wonderful performance, but we're really excited to share now our version of it with you as well. So this is Sound the Trumpet, Henry Purcell. So to tell you a little bit more about this past weekend, not only were we fortunate enough to be at this Appalachian Festival of Music, not only were they fortunate enough to get to sing with literally 100 other singers and an orchestra, they also were fortunate enough to be performing with a world-class bluegrass band. And not just world-class because they said that they were world-class, but world-class because like people who regularly play at the Grand Ole Opry are performing with these kids. And there's a gentleman named Johnny Skaggs who we were fortunate enough to have dinner with prior to this thing, and he's just the funniest human being I've ever met. And he still drives for UPS. And then when he's not working, he plays mandolin better than almost anybody else in the world, and gives TED Talks on playing the mandolin and performs at the Grand Ole Opry and performs with these young people. So the next piece that we're going to do is titled "I'll Fly Away," and it was really great. And it's a tune I think that you'll know. And it was just so wonderful to get to do it with these fine musicians. And it does feature John Fisher on the solo, and again, same as last time, I will acknowledge him so we can make sure and applaud for him at the end. This is I'll Fly Away, and it's arranged by a person named Ron Soul, who also happened to be at this festival with us as well. So it was really, really just a remarkable opportunity for these young people.
Some bright morning when the sky fades o'er, I'll fly
did forget to mention one thing about this festival that we were at. In addition to all the stuff I've previously mentioned, there was also a world-renowned composer who was in residence to conduct and work with these folks. It was really unlike anything I've ever been to. And that person's name is Rollo Dilworth, and he is based out of Pittsburgh. And he arranged the next piece we're going to do, which is The Water Wide, which also features Bring Me a Little Water, Sylvie, sort of as a, well, we'd call it a mashup if it was pitch perfect, but this is different, so it's just a partner song. So it's The Water is Wide paired with Bring Me a Little Water, Sylvie, arranged by Rollo Dilworth. It's quite likely that this song does not need an introduction, but that's sort of what I've been doing for every other, so I will do it again. You can't very well spend time in West Virginia without singing this piece, so now we will be doing Country Roads by John Denver. This one is arranged by Miss Selena Midkiff, who is the artistic director at the festival we were at. So this is Country Roads, arranged by Selena Midkiff. The next piece we will have is not in your program, and that is not because I didn't intend to do it. That is because until the day before we arrived at the festival, I didn't know we were doing it. And so we printed out the music quick and swung into a public library and made copies for the singers, and they learned it. So it's a fantastic piece. This is a piece by American composer Jim Papoulis, and it is titled "We Will Rise Up Together." And this composer is a really interesting person. The origin of this song is he went into a high school and he workshopped writing music with the students, and they actually came up with the song. They did it. So this was written by kids for kids, and it's really cool. And it talks about the ability of people to overcome obstacles when they work together. And I think it's just a beautiful message to finish with. So this is We Will Rise Up Together by Jim Papoulis.
We will sing.